Jai friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya Dialogues English. Always looked at Russia as being part of India or India being part of Russia in the emotional sense. So for us it's the same thing. Russia's victory is our victory and our victory is Russia's victory. Iman Mazari, I will say yes. Today I saw a lioness from Pakistani Punjab. She has guts. Jai friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya Dialogues English. Like this video, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Lots of stuff happening, ladies and gentlemen, but first, my sympathies with our Russian brothers and sisters. Luna 25 crashed yesterday and, moment of sadness for all of us because Russia has been a friend for all seasons for India. Russians have supported us when the world turned its face away from us, turned its back to us. That is the time when Russia came and supported us. So one thing which I found very interesting when it was being said that Russia will reach the surface of the moon before India. Nobody in India that I know of actually wished bad upon the Russians. Nobody wished bad upon the Russians. Nobody wished them ill. And when their moon rover crashed, nobody in India celebrated. Because we've always looked at Russia as being part of India or India being part of Russia in the emotional sense. So for us it's the same thing. Russia's victory is our victory and our victory is Russia's victory. Right? And India has always stood by Russia, Russia has always stood by India, and I hope Chandrayaan, which is going to make a landing, the rover, at about 6 p.m. on Wednesday, give or take a few minutes. I hope everything goes well and we pray for the success of the Chandrayaan 3 mission. In Pakistan, Iman Mazari, Shireen Mazari's daughter, Shireen Mazari is Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, Minister for Human Rights. Her daughter, who herself is a lawyer, I think, and a human rights activist, very, very vocal. This is what she said at a Pashtun Tahaffuz movement rally, a PTM rally. And Pashtun Tahaffuz movement is a movement that, it speaks out for the rights of the Pashtuns, the frequently disappeared, the killed. There are so many problems happening there, most of them, perpetrated by the Pakistani armed forces, the Pakistani army specifically, and PTM seeks justice for Pashtuns. And Manzir Pashtun is their leader. And, they recently arrested Ali Wazir also. Mohsin Dawar has been, I don't know where. God bless Mohsin Dawar, I don't know where he is. But Mohsin Dawar and Ali Wazir, all these guys are essentially peaceful. And before I show you the video of Iman Mazari, I just want to say that, I fail to understand the working of the Pakistani state. Let me not generalize, but history bears witness that Pashtuns are a violent people. History bears witness that they are a violent people. The state of Pakistan is down on its knees in front of violent Pashtuns. I'm talking about the Afghan Taliban. I'm talking about the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. The state of Pakistan is down on its knees in front of them, begging them for peace. And here is Pashtun Tahaffuz movement, a bunch of very peaceful Pashtuns who have not hurt a fly. All they are saying is that within the Pakistani constitutions, we want our rights. That's all that they're saying, nothing very much. And the Pakistani army wants to bully these Pashtuns. They want to subjugate these Pashtuns. They don't agree with Pakistan Tahaffuz movement. They say that all of them are traitors. Nobody dare call the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan traitors because Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan routinely suicide bombs the Pakistan army. And the Pakistani army respects the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. They might hate them, but they respect them. They don't do anything against them because they know that today they are hitting in the tribal areas, tomorrow they'll hit at the heart of Islamabad and there is nothing. They've hit GHQ Rawalpindi in the past. They killed a general officer, a lieutenant general, I think, if I'm not mistaken. They've done it in the past. They've attacked GHQ. So the Pakistani army knows that the TTP can reach anywhere in Pakistan. And they do nothing. The TTP comes, slaps them every day and goes back. And there is nothing that the Pakistani army can do. So this is the dichotomy in Pakistani army's thinking. They should carry out hardcore operations against the TTP. Right? Eliminate the TTP because they are TTP were terrorists. And talk to the Pashtun Tahaffuz movement because those guys are peaceful. But they will not. So here is a small video. We are only going to show you the audio as always. And here is what Iman Mazari said.
जैसे कि आप दहशत गर्द हैं, जबकि आपके घरों तक तालिबान वापस आ चुके हैं, क्योंकि जो असल दहशत गर्द है, वो GHQ में बैठे हुए हैं। मैं आज 3,000 मांगते रखती हूँ। सबसे पहले कि ये डॉलरी जंगें बंद की जाए। दूसरा कि तमाम लापता अफराद को सिर्फ और बाहिफाजत कामयाब किया जाए। और तीसरा कि तमाम जर्नैल कर्नैल जिन्होंने इस मुल्क के साथ गद्दारी की है, जिन्होंने आपके साथ गद्दारी की है, उनके कोर्ट मार्शल किए जाए। मैं अपनी बात का इख्तिताम एक नारे से करूंगी और मैं चाहती हूँ कि उस नारे का जवाब GHQ तक सुना जाए। ये जो दहशत गर्दी है, इसके पीछे वर्दी है।
So you saw Iman Mazari's video, ladies and gentlemen, and here she is addressing a rally in which she's saying that the real terrorists are the Pakistan army. Now, she got arrested for saying that. And this is another video in which she's walking and she's saying, ये जो दहशत गर्दी है, उसके पीछे वर्दी है. The real terrorists are the ones who are wearing a uniform in Pakistan, implying that the Pakistani army is a terrorist army, which is what India has been saying all along. But yeah, when Pakistani citizens say it, it has more value, more gravitas. Now, my point in this entire piece is that, first of all, I always thought that Pakistani Punjabis had no spine. I'll be very honest. Because these are the people who surrender, these are the people who take U-turns. And Imran Khan, though he's originally a Pashtun, he's more of a Pakistani Punjabi than anything else. All right? Born in Lahore, and attitude-wise, he's Punjabi. By blood, he may be Pashtun, but attitude-wise, he's a Pakistani Punjabi, right? And I've seen very few people from Pakistani Punjab, literally in the last 10, 15 years. I'm not talking about the old guys and all. I'm not talking about the elderly lot. I'm talking about this generation. Maybe my generation of people younger to me. After a very long time, everybody would come out on the streets of Lahore and say, Imran Khan Zindabad. That is when Imran Khan was not in jail. That is when PTI was not broken into 1,000 pieces by the army. But this girl, Iman Mazari, Shireen Mazari's daughter. First of all, Shireen Mazari is one PTI politician who showed a lot of class. I have disagreed with her statements in the past. I don't like Shireen Mazari very much, let me tell you this. But this woman has guts. I'm talking about the mother. Shireen Mazari, when she left, she just said that I'm leaving because of this reason and I need to focus on my family. And I think she has an old mother or something like that, so whatever. And she left. She left with grace, with dignity. Unlike people like Fawad Chaudhry and unlike other people, Sheikh Rashid, who just ran away, They just ran away. And many of the people who left PTI, I'm not talking about Sheikh Rashid, but many of the people who left PTI actually like Faisal Hassan Chauhan. They started abusing Imran Khan. They started saying Imran Khan is bad. Just imagine. They were with Imran Khan only till the time Imran Khan's sun was on the rise. When Imran Khan's sun started setting, these people left the ship. The rats, they leave the ship first. That is where I admire Shireen Mazari. Now coming to the daughter, Iman, who has been arrested. Please see this video of her arrest and what she's saying. She's saying, ये जो दहशत गर्दी है, इसके पीछे वर्दी. She's saying she's surrounded by cops. Okay, I take a part of my sentence back after seeing this video. There is at least one lioness in Pakistani Punjab. At least one young woman who has guts. This I will admit. She has shown more spine than 100 PTI leaders put together. This one frail girl, and she's this much, she's this much. She's this high and thin, absolutely, this much. But this girl has the heart of a lioness. And that courage, that sense of conviction in her, she does not require a division of tanks behind her, like most of Pakistani generals, who indulge in bombast. No. This is one, and she's a kid, yeah. I mean, what, 25, 30 years old? Very young. And she has that courage of conviction, she has that strength. So yes, yet to see lions out of Pakistani Punjab, but for this Iman Mazari, I will say yes. Today I saw a lioness from Pakistani Punjab. She has guts. Another news coming out of Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen, is that image of Christians praying amidst rubble of a church. Very touching image. I mean, this speaks about faith. This is nothing but faith. There is nothing else in this except faith. I don't know how many churches were burnt to the ground, how many churches were demolished. The Pakistani state says 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. Somebody is saying 12 or 15 churches. I didn't know there were those many churches in Pakistan. Now there are those many less, and these guys have just smashed all these churches based on a rumor. Based on a rumor, the Pakistani radical Islamists of Jallianwala, they just wiped out those churches. They demolished houses and Christians have nowhere to go. But yet the Christians gathered in Jallianwala and prayed at that church. And for them, I dedicate these lines, because they're Christians, I dedicate these lines from the Bible. Though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. And this is a very apt description of the Christians of Jallianwala. My salute to you, my salute to your bravery, and my salute to your faith in your faith. And in spite of the fact that you're being hounded, you're being killed, you're being oppressed, you're being surrounded by these piranhas, these crazy Maulvis of Pakistan, you stood your ground. That speaks about a lot of courage, and I salute your courage of conviction. Well done. The UAE, the United Arab Emirates, has bashed Pakistan and has told Pakistan that start behaving like human beings. What in God's name do you think you're doing when you start burning churches, when you start destroying churches? More than a dozen churches, which were standing, are now reduced to rubble. And what are you doing? And this speaks, UAE has made this public statement against Pakistan. And the Pakistanis don't know how to react. Most of the Pakistanis are very quiet. I'm not saying that the educated Pakistanis were celebrating, because some of them were genuinely upset with all that nonsense in Jallianwala, but a lot of them were happy also. They think that, by doing stuff like Jallianwala, we have planted the flag of Islam and now we'll go to heaven and we'll get whatever we have to get. Now, the problem here is that Muslim countries don't do this. Many Muslim countries don't do this. They don't like it. I'm talking about countries like UAE, countries like Saudi Arabia, right? Like Malaysia has got massive number of Muslims. Indonesia is the largest Muslim country in the world. You won't find such nonsense happening there. They're very, very peaceful people, very nice. There is something wrong in Pakistan. There is something wrong in the air or in the soil or in the water. I don't know what is wrong with Pakistan, but there is something very seriously wrong with them. There is something very seriously wrong with these guys. They behave in a very disjointed, uncoordinated, I don't know what is the word, but they behave very weirdly. These Pakistanis, especially from Pakistani Punjab, they behave very weirdly. And Jallianwala is the result of that weird behavior. And now the UAE has said that get your act together. And Pakistanis are scared because the UAE gives them money. And if one of your largest donors is upset with you, then what? Where do you go? You'll not get money from them. Next time they'll question. So Pakistan says, we are going to rebuild these churches. But let me tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, I've seen this 100 times in Pakistan. Nothing will happen to the Maulvis. Nobody will be sentenced. Because one of the parties involved in this destruction of mosques is the Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan. Yeah? Saad Rizvi's party. Saad Rizvi's party is involved, and those people are above the state. You can't touch them. You can't touch them. They have very close connections with the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. Though they are a political party, they're very closely connected. They believe in the same ideology. They don't believe in the constitution of Pakistan, and you can't punish them. Even the Pakistani army does not believe in the constitution of Pakistan, but for all practical purposes, the Tehreek-e-Labbaik does not. And nobody can punish them. Nobody has punished them in the past. They are beyond the law. So nothing is going to happen. And UAE, good that you pointed this out to Pakistan, but good luck with having Pakistanis behave. I mean, it's impossible. They'll not behave. And ladies and gentlemen, the last news of the day is President Arif Alvi. Now, President Arif Alvi there's a long tweet, and this is on your screens right now. He says, as God is my witness, essentially blah, blah, and blah, in which President Arif Alvi says that I have not signed these Army Act amendments and etc. Now, what he's saying is that my staff lied to me. Let me tell you the background, okay? The parliament wants to change the Army Act, and the Pakistani army agrees that the Army Act should be changed. Okay? So the process is that the parliament approves it and it is sent to the president for the signatures. The president either approves or disapproves. Either way, if the president does not respond in the next 10 days, then it will be deemed as per Pakistani law that the president has said yes. So what President Arif Alvi is saying is that, I said no, and I asked my team to send it back within that stipulated time of 10 days so that this law becomes null and void and I don't have to sign it, and I disagree with this. But he's saying that I checked many times, and after checking many times, it was told to me that yes, we have sent it back. But the thing is that they have not sent it back. They fooled me, and Allah is my witness, and God is my witness, and Falana is my witness. All that nonsensical Pakistani ideas he's giving to the world. The fact of the matter is that this man, Arif Alvi, is a PTI man. Even after he became president of Pakistan, he was kowtowing in front of Imran Khan, not realizing that he has the topmost constitutional position in Pakistan. This man literally touches Imran Khan's feet. He does not have any respect for the position of the president of Pakistan. He does not have any respect for himself as a human being. He's groveling in front of Imran Khan always, and always trying to find ways and means as to how he can benefit Imran Khan. Even when that no confidence motion was happening against Imran Khan, he had a stellar role to play in terms of delaying it. All right, and what has happened here is that he said that I have not signed it, but now it has become law because 10 days, essentially what he's trying to say is that my team hid it for 10 days till the time it became law, and now I'm coming to know about it. All wrong. I think Arif Alvi signed it. Arif Alvi gave his assent, and I think now he does not want to be chased by these PTI people who are already abusing him, by the way, who are already abusing him left, right, and center. Arif Alvi is being abused like nobody's business on social media. And what Arif Alvi is doing is he's now trying to say that no, I have been fooled and I've been scammed and Allah is my witness, etc., etc. This is what he's saying. But the fact of the matter is, I think this man is not faithful to anybody. He's not faithful to the Constitution of Pakistan. He's not faithful to his own people. He's not faithful to the PTI. He's just going to be hanging in the middle, Arif Alvi. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, I come to the end of my video today. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.